All right, in Fox 5 Health News, are you already starting to miss lazy days at the beach, outdoor cafes, and barbecues? Of course, some people have the end of summer blues, but you don't have to start dreading the months ahead.
All right, joining us now, Dr. Devi from the NYU School of Medicine. All right, so this is a real thing. There's psychologically, and the light plays a big role in our outlook in general.
I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Sure, of course. So it relates to the days getting shorter pretty much, right? That you might feel blue. I mean, there are ways to get over that. You can spend more time in the sunlight. So when you wake up, try to have more light available, especially with kids, spend more time in the sun. But I mean, there are other things too that we can look forward to with the fall, you know, just having some cool weather, not the humidity. So, you know, that's one positive, more of the apple picking and the chocolate. And there are hot chocolate, and there are some studies.
I like that.
There are some studies that actually show, you know, when you feel anxious or you feel down, sometimes your heart rate goes up, you know, start breathing faster because you're feeling anxious. And there are studies that show instead of telling yourself to calm down, it's actually better to tell yourself you're excited about those things.
Sure.
Because excitement goes along with that fast heart rate and stuff. So it actually makes you feel more excited.
Yeah, there's a lot to look forward to in the fall.
I'm just not sure I can Jedi trick my mind into believing that the winter isn't going to be tough.
I wish I had that power.
Hard.
Right, I wish it was so zen. That's a great point. All right, well, let's talk about this. Saying exercise is good for the body and mind may especially be true for kids. A new study finds keeping your children in shape could wind up with them getting better grades in school, so that's a win-win. Apparently, though, the unspoken thing here is it might be difficult to get your kids out and about, especially with video games and technology and all that.
Of course, yeah. So this study actually, it looked at kids who were able to run on the treadmill, how far could they go or how long could they go for, and then how well did they do on these standardized math tests. And it seemed like the ones who did better on the treadmill also did better on the tests, which, you know, there are a couple ways of looking at that. It could be that aerobic exercise, you know, if it's improving circulation, it might be improving blood flow to the brain also, right? So you're maturing your brain a little bit faster. But then the other thing is maybe it really has to do also with the parents, right? So parents who encourage their kids to study more might also be encouraging them to do more activities. So it's not totally clear which way that goes.
You might just have more ambitious parents all around.
Yeah,
pushing
exactly.
those kids.
And either way, you probably need parents to take a more, you know, assertive role in terms of physical fitness, because now a lot of schools are cutting back. They're not mandated to do a lot of these physical activities.
Right, and you know, I mean, 30, 40, even when we were growing up, you had to go outside and run around to have something to do, and it's just not the case anymore, you know, right?
Yeah, there are incentives now with the schools, but it's not actually mandated, so that makes things a little different. And now, especially with, like you mentioned, the video games and computers and a lot of the other things.
It's a lot more fun to just be inside than it used to be.
Yeah, and kids, even after school or otherwise, might not be doing as many things as they used to. So you might see more than just that 1 hour. There might be several hours that kids have cut back in terms of their activities.
That's a real thing. You got to keep moving for sure. All right, Dr. Devi, we appreciate it. Have a great weekend. Thank you.